CBS News Miami is commemorating Black History Month, and we have an out-of-this-world profile.
Yeah, literally, because Winston Scott always set his sights higher. He went from being a Cub Scout to high school band member to astronaut. And in that profession, Scott walked in space 3 times.
CBS News Miami's Hank Tester talked to Scott. He was born and raised in segregated Coconut Grove and never forgot his roots.
I think how miraculous and what a blessing it is that a little kid from segregated Coconut Grove could wind up with the life that I have.
That's that little kid from segregated Coconut Grove who became an astronaut. Boy Scout Winston Scott grew up in Coconut Grove, and then, 1992, he was told he would be an astronaut.
I was trying to be as calm and collected as I possibly could. I replied by, "Yes, sir, thank you very much. I'm so happy. I look forward to seeing you." But when I put the phone down, I just said, yes!
What a life. What a career. Florida State University, naval aviator, 6,000 hours of flight time, 20 different types of aircraft, including helicopters, 24 days in space, and 3 spacewalks. Scott credits his father and mother for inspiration and expanding his world beyond Coconut Grove. That's Winston on the right.
Yeah, they used to have a science fair there every year, and our dad would take us to the science fair to sort of expose us, I guess, to some of the things that other students were doing that we didn't get a chance to do in my neighborhood.
Winston Scott says the segregated Coconut Grove Carver Junior Senior High School teachers and the Scoutmasters provided inspiration for, as he puts it, a kid from the hood.
One day after school, Mrs. McCrae loaded a bunch of us into her car, must have been 5 or 6 of us, and drove us to the public library. And we all got library cards. And we were allowed to check out one book on that first visit. And the book I checked out was called Project Mercury. And I had to read the book and write a book report on it.
A father that provided inspiration, teachers that took interest. A curious kid, Winston Scott made it big, and he's never forgotten his roots.
We didn't realize, the schools were good in that our teachers were outstanding. They were as smart, as accomplished as any teachers anywhere.
Winston Scott often returns to South Florida to talk to students, talks about his experiences, and he provides inspiration. I'm Hank Tester, CBS News, Miami.
That is just a fantastic story. And what I take away from that is when you expose kids to different things, you allow their imagination to take over and they can see something that you can. And that's the beauty of a story like that. It can happen over and over again.
Pretty incredible. And I love that he's just paving the way for the next generation to follow in his footsteps.
I wonder what it's like to walk in space up there. It's something I couldn't do.
Yeah, he's pretty incredible.
All right.